Good evening, everyone. Late evening, kind of almost into the morning here. I'm flipping my sleep schedule, so I'm doing some late night flying here. Wanted to get this flight in, just knock it out, and then I'll probably be going and doing might be doing a flight over in New Zealand. There is an event going over there on VATSIM. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of activity over there, but at the same time, that's not a big deal to be able to get a little bit in. Why not get this flight plan finished? Can we not land this plane at Alright, maybe we can't fly the Cessna 208 into our airport today. We're going the Valley, Anguilla, Clayton J. Lloyd International Airport, Tango, Quebec, Papa Foxtrot, over to Tango Foxtrot, Foxtrot Juliet, which is Gustaf, the third airport in St. Barth's. And very short runway there, and it's not really letting me really don't have anything for they do anything with FS HUD ATC. Could there's some coverage on Volanta. Well, we'll just fly over there. No ATC, not a big deal. So let's get inside the plane. Get it started up. World Tour Flight 216 today. And of course, as always, the stream works pretty well when it's late and there's no one else around. Even to the stream I did today, we did the Frankfurt Heathrow VATSIM event over there, and the stream was pretty stable, so it's kind of interesting how that worked. Put the battery on. Avionics on. Hop over here, get the sim brief panel. No, I didn't want to go on this. I wanted to use my new. There it is. So this is gonna be the new overlay. Gonna kind of compress it, not to have as many stats. A little bit more of the screen filled. I'm just so used to flipping that other one. Kind of toning down the colors a little bit. Had some complaints they couldn't, especially for the night flights, it's a little hard to see. I'm gonna be kind of playing around with the lighting and everything as well. Alright, so let's get the sim brief panel up here. We got ISLANDWAYS 654, Cessna 208, Tango Quebec Papa Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet is our arrival, and Romeo in Guadalupe is going to be our alternate cruise. Is going to be 7,000 feet, 10-minute airtime, very short flight. Let's knock that all out. Let's put that in flight plan. Boom. Tango Quebec Papa Foxtrot. Enter. We're going to do runway 11. En route, we got nothing. Going to go straight direct to Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet. Enter. And we're doing runway 10. Just double check that, make sure. Because you're always, St. Barth's, I believe they only use the runway that's going off the hill. Yes. I don't believe you land coming from the sea, because you'll run. Better to go off into the water than it is to go into the side of a hill. Alright, there we go. We got our flight plan. So we'll go into payload. Payload right here is black fuel 375. That's payload 731. We got 7 passengers. Right, and total payload 731, so we can add about another 100 on there. There we go, perfect. Got our weights and everything. Double check that, looks good. Turn on the nav light. Turn on the beacon light as we're gonna get started pretty soon. Don't believe we need to push back, we can just go straight out. So we'll just come right over here. Fuel boost on. Ignition on and starter. Let's get the propeller. Never get the propeller to go. Low idle. I always forget these. Always forget those. Not sure why. Taxi lights on. No smoking, seatbelt, cabin. We're gonna kind of simulate. We'll simulate a little bit here. Let me get my nation. DJ Lloyd Tower, ISLANDWAYS 654, ready for taxi. ISLANDWAYS 654, taxi via Bravo to runway 11. Taxi Bravo, runway 11, ISLANDWAYS 654. Alright, so tap this. Release our parking brake. Get set up on all these. Throttle. Yeah, I get distracted too easily. Turn around. Just off the end of the runway there a little bit. ISLANDWAYS 654, runway 11, clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff, runway 11, ISLANDWAYS 654. Strobe on. Go. It should be a beautiful flight over here. We're gonna just go direct. The flight plan wanted us to go over to Princess Juliana right there, but instead of going there and then bouncing, it really wouldn't have done much of a difference. Really thinking about it now, because right there, it's like a I mean, you can probably throw a rock and hit the island. Very short flight. Incredibly short flight. Let's see, is there like an approach? There's got to be an approach. There you go, visual 10. Alright, good. That's going to get us more lined up for our final, which is going to be challenging. I don't think I've ever actually done this landing for real. So, we'll see how we can do it. There's St. Barth's right there, right in front of us, not too far. Is this telling us to descend? I don't know, I've never seen this before. But we probably should start descending. Like I said, very, very short flight. There before you know it. I'd be interested. I didn't really look into it, but I'm sure there's some information somewhere about how to approach St. Barth's here. Yeah, only 640 meters for the runway, so we gotta get down on firm landing and all. Just get in, get those wheels on the runway, and then get on the brakes. You'll see videos of guys of the hapless landings where they've kind of floated down the runway and they finally touch down in the runway 28 touchdown zone, which is you're already too far down. You're hitting those 1,000-foot marks or whatever. I mean, 1,000 feet on this runway is about halfway, and so you don't want to be landing at the 1,000 feet mark because you're not going to be able to get stopped in time. So I'm going to say all that, and then we're going to see if I can get landed and float here. Beautiful approach though. You go right over that little road. It's like, I think it's like a roundabout, and people all stand there. There's like that fence, and yeah, the wheels of the planes will almost clip that fence, or if there's a car parked there. We're gonna turn. I want to get on a straight line here, and then hopefully you should be able to get a visual on the runway, at least where we're supposed to be going, like right there. Now, I'm not sure what we're supposed to be looking for a visual of, which is what I'm a little afraid of. I don't think we want to just keep descending here. We're too low now. We're gonna go off autopilot. Maybe we've descended too far.
500.
I wasn't thinking that. It's like I never actually put an altitude in to descend to. Now we're just kind of skimming. Skimming the water, which is not really what we want to do because we got to get over this little ridge and then come down pretty quick. So get some speed and hopefully figure this landing out this time, because we're gonna have to land here. We're gonna fly over to St. Martin, then we're gonna fly back here, and then we're gonna fly over to St. Martin. So we're only gonna have to do one more landing here at St. Bart's, but 2 landings is, and you know, it's gonna be a challenge if we don't get it right. Tyler, yep, we are landing here. Very short flight, but I might be jumping on. I'll probably start another stream, just a separate stream for it, but I'll probably be jumping on VATSIM and flying from Queenstown to Auckland in New Zealand. VATSIM. But I want to just do this flight. I wanted to see if the streaming would be friendly, and figured this is a nice flight, nice short flight, just to kind of see how much energy I have, because I have to flip over my schedule. I have to flip my sleep schedule, but even this morning, oh, there's the runway. Okay, there's the runway. See it? Oh, we're way too high. Way too high. Oh my God. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. Oh, that is crazy. Crazy. There's no way. No way. Get up, get up. Oh man, I'm gonna hit that fence over there. Alright, we're gonna go around and try that again. Beautiful. But man, you gotta, yeah, we gotta get our altitude right there. You gotta come skim right over that hill. This is gonna be one of those challenging landings. But I think if we make it, I think this is a challenge on a Volanta that we'll get to knock out. I'm trying to think of some other challenging places we're going to be on this world tour. Paro, out in Bhutan, I believe, will be the most challenging in the A320 going around. Did that approach way back in X-Plane on the world tour in the 738 in the Boeing, but I have no idea. I have to look up how to do that again, and then see if I can pull it off in the actual plane, because in real life it is the A320. Once we get landed here, I would guess probably around midnight, about 20 minutes, I would think. Need to set up another stream. You just need to set a stream up and then load in the A320 in Air New Zealand. Get SimBrief and get filed. And like I said, probably take 20. Once it's all said and done, probably 10-15 minutes after get landed and get everything finished here. We gotta be really slow coming over this ridge, because if we're going 100 knots, we're not going to bleed off enough air or enough speed. We'll be, like you saw, about halfway down the runway. There's the runway. I don't have an Instagram. I just have that Discord. Discord and Twitter. I'm usually active on Discord lately, though. Okay, so we're gonna go right over this road. So we. Area that is, I'm gonna hit this. I got so much speed. Whoa. Look, I got those reversers on this plane. Not the most graceful landing there, but man, feels like I'm just gonna roll away. Woo! Alright, well, we're gonna get another shot at that probably tomorrow night. I'll knock out these short ones smooth like butter. Yeah, we'll see how smooth that was, but basically this is a runway where you just need to get on the tarmac so you can get those brakes going. If you try to float it and make it butter, you're gonna have a hard time. And you basically got to go right over that hill and come down that hill pretty close. I don't know how. Almost wish I had like replay on, but I'll have to do that. I'll probably have to do a video of this, like make just a video and get replay, and then I can get some cool shots and stuff. I was thinking of doing that with this flight originally, but I live streamed it here, so look at that, and maybe I'll make another video of it in the future, just this approach. Pretty cool airport. one of the most interesting approaches in the world. So I think I kind of was kind of like, my brain was kind of stuck thinking, it's like, oh, can I how am I gonna get stopped here? And it's like, oh yeah, that's right, I got the reversers. It is very interesting, the turboprop has the reversers. I'm gonna say about 12 o'clock, around then. Alright, parking brake set. And we'll bring down prop. Alright, like I said, very short flight. Let's take a look at it on the Volanta chart here. Beautiful flight. First person to arrive here today. We got our nice straight shot out of the valley. Right in. A little bit over. And I think got two counts here. I think this is the first one. I don't know which one the first one is. I'm guessing this is the first one because it was a little further down. See how firm we were. Negative 421 for our actual landing. Negative 387 for that first one where we got a wheel down, but we were way off to the side and way too far down. That nice little loop around. No, Tyler, I'm not a real pilot. I kind of want to go for pilot training, but it's a little expensive, and just we're not in the right setup at this moment to take on that challenge, I would say. So there you go, 16-minute flight time, negative 387. I think that was the first one though. 7 passengers, 32 nautical miles, and a little bit of that was just the go around. there you go. There's St. Barth's. And I think I'm gonna give it a try at least. We'll do a flight in New Zealand. I think it'll be laid back too. It won't be so much. I did Frankfurt to Heathrow this afternoon, and big huge event. I mean, there were hundreds of, like, almost 200 planes landing and taking off at each airport. Like 100 planes, you know, scheduled. It was just lines of planes, and yeah, the controllers. There were lots of controllers, and they were getting a little frazzled at times. So I think it'll be a little bit lighter in New Zealand, even though they do have an event going on right now. Not a ton of people, it seems. I guess on a Sunday morning in New Zealand. All right. So I didn't update next stream here thing. Just set that up. Barths to St. Martin. Ooh. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm gonna start up I'll get another stream going for flying. I think I'm gonna do Queenstown to Auckland. That'll be basically the length of New Zealand from south to north. We'll do Air New Zealand, and we'll be on VATSIM, and that should be a nice fun flight. Take us to about 2 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, and then I'm gonna go to bed. I got up a little early, but I need to get the schedule flipped. So thanks for coming along, and I will see you in just a few minutes if you are gonna be joining me over there for that flight.